What's going on, guys? We are back here with some more Foundations Standard, and we're almost at the point where we can switch the word Foundations and get Aetherdrift into the mix. Almost there. I saw some people asking in the comment section of a previous video if there was some Aetherdrift early access coming. Unfortunately, I was not invited to the early access, so we're gonna have to wait till the actual release date, but I promise you there is a lot of Aetherdrift stuff coming down the pipeline. Definitely go and check out the video that I uploaded on I'm recording this on Thursday. I think I'm going to upload the Aetherdrift decks tonight, so definitely go check that video out. It does have quite a few interesting ideas that you can cook with. But, you know, we still got some interesting things here, and this is a deck that may gain stuff from Aetherdrift. Well, definitely the Verge. The Verge is going to help this out a lot. But I wanted to try and take the mice package, and I wanted to try and see if we could incorporate a different second color. A lot of people play green for stuff like Questing Druid, Paw Patch Recruit, Innkeeper's Talon. A lot of people play black sideboard cards and the Callous Sellsword. But I thought, what if we tried blue? And blue gives you a couple of interesting things. So first and foremost, Spyglass Siren gives you a 1-drop, it makes a map, and then the map can trigger Valiant for your stuff like Hardfire Hero and Emberheart Challenger. And Subterranean Schooner is interesting because when it attacks, the target creature that crewed it explores. So if you crew it with, say, a Hardfire Hero, when you attack with the Schooner, you get to target the hero. You see where this is going. So blue gives you some interesting ways to target your Valiant creatures more than you had before. And these are just reasonable cards that you can play on curve. Even in games where you don't have the mice, they're still just fine. And blue also happens to give you more mice, where Mockingbird not only can copy Hardfire Hero, copy any of your Emberheart Challenger, stuff like that. More importantly, the copy gets flying. So when you have a Hardfire Hero, and you're pumping it a bunch, sometimes you can't find a way to give it trample, your opponent can chump block it a bunch. Well, with Mockingbird, your Hardfire Hero now has flying, so it's much harder for them to chump block it. Past that, I mean, a lot of the same stuff that you would see in a normal red deck, like the Mice Package, Challenger, Mouse, and Hardfire Hero, 4 Monstrous Rage, 2 Turn Inside Out, couple of Torch the Towers. I'm splitting between Torch and Burst Lightning. These versions of Red, people are starting to play versions that can play a bit of a longer game, so they're leaning towards Torch over Burst. I have a 3-3 split. I could honestly see just 4 Torch the Tower, because it's even better in this version, because you have the maps from Siren to Sacrifice. So consider that as well. And then a cheeky Lava Spur Boots. It looks kind of out of place, but hasting stuff like Emberheart Challenger and Manifold Mouse is nice, and it's a way to trigger Hardfire Hero every single turn, because even if you have a Boots equipped to a hero, you can equip the hero again, just like not even, even if you only have one creature in play, and that still triggers Valiant, so keep that in mind. As far as the mana base, we are splashing a little bit of green here, because I did want to play some Questing Druids, but not a ton of green sources, just barely enough to support the Druids. And then in the sideboard, here's one big thing that I want to mention that you see in the sideboard here, Minor Misstep. This is a card that's been picking up a little bit in the Pixie sideboards for the mirror match. I think it's just a really good card against Pixie. A lot of their important cards cost 1 mana. Storm Chaser's Talent, Hopeless Nightmare, Pixie, Scavenger. So many things cost 1, so being able to counter that is very important. So consider this if you have a bit of a Pixie problem and you want to play some more cheap cards. Nemesis, good for red matchups. Frenzy against Shieldred. Shout out to the Dive Down podcast. Definitely go check that out. I'm a regular co-host, or I guess regular guest host? I don't know. But what the technical term is for that. But yeah, this protection spell is probably the best one, because the 3 toughness means that anything you target gets saved by Nowhere to Run. Nowhere to Run, famously good against hexproof, but this one being able to buff more toughness makes it very good. Barrage against the Oculus decks, same with Ghost Vacuum, and another Questing Druid for when you need to go a little bit longer. So here it is, blue-red mice. Not your typical mice deck, a little bit of a different take on it, but I think you guys are going to like this one. So without further ado, I will see you back here in just a little bit for round number 1. It was really good. Wrong! You can't do it! Illegal. Reported. Oh, okay. I'm with you. I really want to play the Schooner this turn. I know it's not correct, but I really want to play the Schooner this turn. Yeah. The nerve of this guy. I know. Unbelievable. Can you believe it? I'm sorry I offended you. My bad. Please don't leave. Come back. Okay. Well. Combat? And I have dive down, so. Should we be playing some way to sacrifice the hero? Like, weirdly enough, I wonder if we should be playing Sellsword in this deck. I don't know if that's too cute, but we do target the hero a lot. Huh. They're at 9? 9? Okay. 9. Is it worth dive downing the hero this turn? I doubt it. Yeah. Hit him with one of these. Alright, you're at 4. I got a 5/5 hero. Dive down, secured. They could have a bounce spell. I guess, no, if they have a bounce spell, it doesn't matter because we have dive down. They could have bounce spell plus nowhere to run. This stream brought to you by the hit podcast, The Dive Down! Exclamation point dive down in the chat. Alright, Tome Enjoyer. High Stride lets you crew then attack. Wait, how? I mean, I sure hope it works, because I ain't got nothing else. What is Blood thinking about? What do you mean how you crew? Oh, because it untaps. Okay, I see what you're saying. I misunderstood what you were saying before, but I get it now. I understand. What are they doing over there? Maze Mine Tome, Fomori Vault, Collector's Vault, Shieldred. Yeah, they're doing... Oh, you know what I just realized? We do not have any sucks in the sideboard. We probably need the suck. That is a card that I've decided to omit. Might be a bad idea. We need the suck. Is that the artifact pod? That card is sick. I mean, it's kind of a weird one, but I think it's fine. Okay, that helps. That is another upside to playing Schooner, is like when you have hands like this that don't have the mice, just a good card. And it's also a very good removal spell, or a very good card right now in the format, because people are just not playing cards that can kill this. It dodges cut down, nowhere to run, and go for the throat. Like, nobody can kill this card. What are they going to do, you know? Yeah, Edict is like the only one, I guess, but... Okay. Well, apparently they're playing a card that kills it. Let's do this first. No! Arena, please! Why do you make me tap like that? Almost got. That's a little scary. That's a little scary. Okay, that's something. Guess we're doing that now. Metafold Mouse. The Metafold's kind of nice with double rage in hand. We can just go both double strike next turn. That's 18, maybe more with the maps. Okay, not quite. 13, huh? Easy. So let's go... I guess we should... 2, 3... Map onto... this. 1, 2... Yeah, I can map one more time. Stop with the lands! Alright, double strike. Send... Rage this. I could deal them 4, 6, 12, 14. I think I'm going to hold the second rage, though. 7, and the next turn... Yeah, I guess we just hold the second rage. I think. Alright. I mean, it's a pretty good turn. Goblin 2/1/1 drop just got spoiled. Exhaust 2R, discard up to 2 cards, then draw that many cards, and put a counter on it. I mean, just a 1-mana 2/1 Goblin is pretty insane. That's huge for the Goblins deck. Yeah, I did see the Merfolk 1-drop too. Dude, you're getting all the abilities. I have to make this trade. Or at least I have to offer the trade. They may not block. If they block, do I put them to 1? Probably not. Because they take 10 to go to 1. They draw to 3. They attack. I take, go to 5. Yeah, I think... I mean... Okay, well, now I have to do this. Yeah, I guess the trade... putting them to 1 with 2 1/1 flyers is pretty good. Alright, you're at 6. We're down 2 rages. See, this would be an insane spot for the Otter. The Otter would be so good here. So it like kind of gives you some flood insurance later in the game. I like the Otter. Maybe we should play more copies. Sorry. Technically not dead. Okay. That's not a burst lightning. Now we are dead because they put Shieldred into play. Alright, dead. We drew a lot of lands that game. We're only playing 21. I mean, just send it. Perhaps we need some Ghost Vacuums in the sideboard for these graveyard decks. We definitely got massacred that game. Okay, this hand's really good, actually. Put back the bird. I mean, I like the bird, but I don't like it more than my 2-drops. And I'm never putting back Rage or Siren. Schooner. And now we can use the Schooner to crew. We can crew the Schooner with the Challenger, hopefully hit a land off of it, because I want to find a land next turn. That sucks. We did give ourselves 2 shots at a land, which is kind of nice. Graveyard that. Remind me what Agatha does again? I forget what that card does. Needed a land there. It's okay, we can do this. Hit a land off this, maybe? Jesus. Please give me a land. Thank you. Well, I mean, I'm not going to complain, but... So 2 mana 1/1. Activated abilities cost X less, where X is its power. And then 6 mana, other creatures get +1/+1 and gain trample and haste until end of turn. Yeah, I mean, starting as a 1/1 is kind of rough, but I could see it. I could definitely see it. Discarding Collector's Vault. Yes, that is fine. Go to 14. Okay, we're cooking. We're cooking. I do really like that Schooner can crew the Manifold Mouse to put a counter on it, and that can also be good with the Manifold Mouse itself. There's like a lot of cool synergies in this deck. I'm surprised that people hadn't tried this before, you know? Yeah, Scooter's been insane. That card's great. I think we have something here. At least we have a good, solid base, you know? I think we have the start of something great. It's going to take a little bit of tuning, but it has shown a lot of promise so far. Yeah, the mana is bad. They have another Triumph. I was really hoping they didn't have another Triumph. Alright. Touche. Touche. I mean, I guess we technically have lethal. Like, I have 8 damage. I don't think it's gonna work, but... Oh... Never mind, they're dead. Okay, we win. Ooh, that was a close one. Alright, 1-0. 1-0. Easy. See you. Alright, 1-0 for Blue-Red Mouse. Blue landline naming Mouse to make Schooner get double strike. Ooh, now we're talking. Alright, I think I'm 0% lifetime against Niffin, so this is the one. I'll keep it. I wonder what Niffin's playing today. It could be anything. I'm not going to say hello. It was kind of brutal, wasn't it? The Streamer Slayer. Dude, nobody can beat Nithin, alright? That's just the way it is. 0%. He's obviously playing Izzet Mice. Something tells me that that's probably not the case. You think I won't fire it off? Fuck you, I'm doing it. I think I'm just not going to cast my spells. Yeah, there is in fact nothing I can do about it. It is very true. Maybe that's why that's their username. Oh, come on. We're playing this card. That's the card that I get punked out by. Obviously, if I had held my Burst Lightning. But I just assumed he had Ill-Timed Explosion discarding a 3-drop, not exactly Elder Dragon War. Man. Well, this is unfortunate. This is very, very unfortunate. I'm just going to send it. If he has a second sweeper, he has a second sweeper. I'm just going to send it. Yeah, second right would look pretty good now, huh? What's your life total? 10? Chandra, Flame, Shaper. Oh, now you draw the ill-timed. I see. That's how it goes. I know, we stop drawing Schooner, we stop winning. Funny how that works. You want Nithin's deck list? I mean, it's on Untapped. He has like 1,000 games with it. It's the only deck they've ever played. I don't know what this card does. Oh, you just make a copy of Hellraiser? Wait, that's fucked up. Okay. And give him haste. But, I mean, they can't really attack with all 3. How aggressive would you like to be today, Nithin? Not aggressive at all. Makes sense. Makes sense. Now we got him. We got him right where we wanted him. Bet you didn't see that coming, huh? GT. Lost GT. What does this do again? Nothing. Okay. I think I will... 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this thing is +1 to make a copy? Jesus Christ. I mean, I just have to hope he doesn't have a kill spell, I guess. I think. Okay. Well, this is fine. Trigger it again. Your turn. Can copy the Hellraiser again. They have Reunion to haste all of them. Yeah, that kills us. Didge. Okay. Is it Hellraiser? Dive down seems good. Torch, get out of here. Nemesis sounds fantastic against them. GT out. Maybe Druid is good. Burst Lightning is kind of mid. Let's do this. Because it's just like a 1-mana way to trigger Valiant, even if you only have 1 creature in play. So. See, now I've drawn the Schooner again. So now we're cooking. Every single time we've had the Schooner, we've won, so. 100% win rate. How's he going to kill it? It's good against all of his sweepers. All right, Schooner GG. I don't give a fuck about that. So, counter on Manifold Mouse, or at least explore onto Manifold Mouse. Sure. I'm in on that. And then I have 2 maps to target the hero. I can also use the Schooner to target the hero. Can double strike the Manifold Mouse. It's rude. It's kind of fine, though. Again, like, we're still kind of just fine. Keep that on top. They're at 13, so if I go Mockingbird, copy hero, map, I have 2, 3, 3 heroes. He sweeps, he takes 6, he goes to 7. Then I go Challenger, crew, he goes to 4. Yeah, that's fine, right? Here, copy this. Just to, like, punish him more for casting a Wrath. Yeah, Schooner is kind of fake haste. It's nice. Giora. I don't think that's good enough. I mean, surely the Rage is lethal, right? Okay, untap. It's kind of awkward that we only have 1 red source. Yeah, you could have unsummon, I guess. So maybe the best play is just play Challenger, crew Schooner, send everything, and then try to find a red source off the Challenger to hold up. And then maybe post-combat map onto hero. I guess I should just map onto hero now if I'm doing that. Onto the flying one. Okay, he does not have unsummon, because he would get a priority window. So, yeah, cast this. Use the Challenger for the Schooner. Send everything, target the Challenger, perfect. Okay. So you can trade here, go to 2, right? Yeah, he goes to 2. Alright, good luck. This deck kind of cooks. We are kind of cooking over here. Alright, what you got? That is fine, I think. I guess he could draw unsummoned to bounce the hero. Yeah. GG. Game 3. Let's do it again. I kind of forgot about Lava Spur Boots. But 1 mana to play and 1 mana to equip is... That's why we're playing GTA, right? But I'm pretty sure haste is more relevant than the GTA abilities. Yeah, I just don't think our mana is good enough to play Village. I wish it was, but I just don't think it is. Sure. I got more where that came from, Nithin. I got more where that came from. Trying to think of how much I want to expose to the next sweeper. Because, I mean, his deck is just like 10 sweepers. Maybe Manifold Mouse Spyglass Siren? Could also go Siren, Hardfire Hero, plus map onto the hero. Yeah, and then hold the Manifolds for 4 mana. Especially with the Rage in hand. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty good. Yeah, I think that's good. I don't think I need the 4th Manifold. So he sweeps here, he goes to 11, and then ideally we draw land. Yeah, that's fine. Need an untapped land, though. Untapped land is huge. Huge! I like how we're just casually fighting through turn 2 sweeper, turn 3 sweeper. No big deal. It's kind of wild. And like, we still have a lot of gas left in the tank. Yeah, that's fine. It is pretty wild how much resilience these mice decks have. Because so many of their cards are 2-for-1s. I'm doing that. That is fine. So his last card is Unsummon. Into the Floodmaw. Okay. So now, do we get greedy and deploy the other Manifold Mouse? I think we just cast Rage. But we can also save the Rage for a Manifold Mouse turn. It's kind of tricky. No, it's just Rage. Oh, right. Yeah, land just kills them. Yeah, I forgot about that. Double strike. Damn, dog. Like, it's kind of insane how much we fought through that game. Was what, like, Pyroclasm into Brotherhood's End into double kill spell, right? Yeah. Pyroclasm into Brotherhood's into, like, draw, 5 cards plus double kill spell, and they still just died on turn 5. Oh, I forgot about the boots. I should have changed it, yeah. I'm in there. Anonymous. Like, not Anonymous 2 or Anonymous random letters, like, just the original Anonymous. It's kind of crazy. I'm jealous. Yeah, that was a crazy match. That's why I graveyarded the one that I did, because I just had 2 more in my hand at that time. I'm like, I don't really need the 4th mouse, I just want to land. Trying to think of what I want to do here. Let's just go mouse. Crew using the mouse. I'm doing this because I want to give myself the opportunity of hitting a land off the schooner. Sure, that's fine. Then we have Kaido protection. Then I guess ideally we can copy the schooner next turn, maybe? Although it gets kind of dicey if they just kill the... Aw, do you block? Oh, man. Yeah, but block is kind of awkward with the schooner, right? If they have Kaido, they can cast it anyways. But they get to replay the Siren if I don't block. Yeah, I mean, I have to block. Maybe, you know what I think I should have done? If I'm blocking there, I think I should have played Torch instead of... I should have played Torch on Siren instead of playing my own Siren that turn. I think I messed up. If I'm like willing to block there, I think I should do it the other way. And I'm definitely not sacking the map because of curiosity. I could have kept that just to draw a card off the schooner. I think that's a ship, because I just want to find creatures. Yeah, Torch is very good against Curiosity. That's why I wanted to play him in the main deck. Honestly, right now we're playing 4 Burst Lightning and 2 Torch. I think the correct split might just be 4 Torch, 2 Burst Lightning, or at least 3 and 3. Torch is so good. Yeah, I'll keep that. Yeah, the reach is less good, but they know about it. I agree with that. We could try Questing Druid main. It was pretty good in those post-board games. Like, every time I boarded in Questing Druid, it's been nice. No attacks, huh? No attacks. Alright, how about we do this? I'm just going to cast the Otter for full value, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So X equals 5. And then we go 3 and 2. Sure. I mean, we're just making big chonkers. Huge chonkers. I'm going to keep that on top just as it's a 1-drop that curs the Schooner. So it lets me attack with both these next turn. I guess I have the Otter, so maybe I didn't need to keep that on top. But I mean, they're kind of just cooked, right? If you're playing Rakdos, do you prefer Cut Down or Torch? Probably both, I would guess. Damn, this deck is kind of crazy. It's been feeling really good. I've liked it a lot. I hate the Jite, though. The Jite is cap. Dive Down is better against Dimir mid, because they usually play less nowhere to runs. Burst Landing is not super fantastic against them. I definitely want Third Torch. Do you want any of these other cards against blue-black mid-range? Not the bounce version. Maybe Dive Down, maybe Barrage. Barrage is good against Kaido. Yeah. Alright, Barrage me. 62. I think I want the Druids. So let's go here and then cut these. I think I like that. Let's try that. Do they play Shelly? Sometimes. I feel like a lot of them have been cutting it more recently because of how bad it is against this town. Excuse me, this town ain't big enough. So I would say on average they're playing less copies. Yeah, so mana base can work with this. I can work with this. Doesn't really have a 1-drop to play, though. I'm not sure I've seen this bad of a design in a long time. Why is it bad design? 3 mana, start your engines. 2 tap, draw a card. Max speed. Whenever you draw a card, each opponent mills 2 cards. What? Why does that card matter? I'm confused. None of it plays together. I guess that's fair. It's like, you want to attack them, you want to draw cards, and you want to mill them, and it's like pretty hard to find a deck that wants all 3 of those. So I guess I could see that. I kind of sort of see what you're saying. Yeah, okay. It's just like pulling you in too many different directions, which I guess I could buy that. Yeah, I know. I see what you're saying. I gotcha. It does feel kind of random. It's like you need to be playing cheap creatures to get to start your engines. And then, but if you're playing cheap creatures that can attack, then you're not really trying to mill them out most of the time, I would say. You just go low, then you start, you go low a little early, and then you go high a little later. You hit them from both angles. It's good if your goal is to try and deal them 20 damage while milling them out at the same time. Oh, it's good in the rogues decks. Yeah. Those decks want to be attacking and milling. It's been okay so far, Dom. Not too bad. I think there's some things to work on, but the core has been very solid. There's I will say this, there's definitely something here. I think we got something. Okay, I would like to not get Kaido'd next turn. So let's do it this way. Copy, lockdown, torch. And this prevents us from getting Kaido'd. I want to save the mouse because I want to kick it. At least we have flying. Okay, I lied. We no longer have flying. Well, now we're going to get Kaido'd. We're definitely going to get Kaido'd this turn. For sure. Right? If we draw a third Rage, we have lethal. If they have nothing. They probably don't have nothing, though. It's unlikely. Double Strike? Attack? So 4, 5, 6. Nah, just 8. Just an 8-piece. Are there any other good pump spells we could play to pair with a Manifold Mouse? You know what? I guess we could try... What's the +3/+0? We could try that card. Turn Inside Out? We could try that. I do like the idea of main deck questing Druid, though. Kaito. Kaido does a lot of talking. Mm-hmm. We need a really good one off the top. That's not a bad one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 2 is 12. Is that lethal? That's got to be close to lethal, right? Double Strike. I think I'm a little short, though, right? Because it's 14 minus 3 is a... Oh, no, I think it's Xaxes. I think it might be Xaxes. Right? Yeah, it's Xaxes. They have lifelink. Right, so they go to 11, and they take 12 minus 1 is 11. Right? See ya! Should we just be Gruul then if we questing Druid? No, I mean, the whole point of this deck is to pair the mice with Spyglass Siren and Subterranean Schooner. That's the entire point, because both Siren and Schooner give you more ways to trigger Valiant. So you want to keep the blue cards. Like, you want this to be a base blue-red deck. Yeah, given that we added the third torch to the main deck, I think I'm going to remove this torch and play a second dive down. Because I do want 2 dive downs in the post-board game against the black decks. This looks good. Let's try this. Alright. Hand's great. I keep. Easy dubs. Hello. Everybody say hello. Finally. This is what it took for mice to be good in Standard. This is all we needed just to add the blue cards. So much Pixie today. Second one's a lot worse than the first one. I do like this card, but we already have one. I think I just want to try and find a Manifold Mouse. I ain't blocking. Oh, maybe I should have blocked as a Kaido. I'm stupid. Why didn't I block? Oh, my bad. Yeah. Thank you. I could not tell you why I didn't block there. There's like no reason not to block. And there's every reason to block. Now, it kind of works out, because I could just do this. Wait, stop. Boop. And now our Hardfire hero has flying. Good luck blocking that guy. They kind of fell for it, honestly. Weirdly enough, given that I had the Challenger, it kind of worked out. So. Rare and Dive Down when Shore Up is in the format. So this is the exact reason. Because Shore Up only gives +1/+1, and because this card removes Hexproof, both of them basically have no text. But giving +0/+3 is much more important against Nowhere to Run than +1/+1. I'm passing. I'm passing. Nope. Nope. It's going to be a no for me, dog. Oh, I only have 2 red sources. That was kind of awkward. I mean, I still would have made the play, but... Sure. So now they can kill the Challenger, I guess? I mean, we're going to win this game if they don't have Town. And I kind of don't think they have Town. Yeah, they don't have Town. Do I play Behind the Mask? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What is Behind the Mask? Not familiar with that. Is that a game? What kind of game is it? I'll be honest with you, I don't really play a lot of games off stream. I do play some Magic off stream, but most of the things that I do when I'm not streaming, if I'm playing games, is just Balatro. Which, to be fair, I am very addicted to. Oh, it's a card. Okay. I thought we were talking about games. Blue instant, additional cost, you may collect evidence 6. Target artifact or creature becomes an artifact creature, base power 4/3. Why is that card good? It doesn't sound very good. Any pumpers? You've got to prime it up. Don't you know, prime it up. Target artifact or creature with base power and toughness 4/3. So it just makes a thing into a 4/3. And it's a little too narrow, I think. All right, well, this is why we have the missteps in the board. So let's do that. The Druid. What was I? I think I was cutting the pump spells against them. I like the kill spells. Yeah, I think all the pump can go. Board and dive downs. This looks good. Maybe Barrage against Kaido. Yeah, making it into an artifact is nice. I could buy that. Although, with that being said, I will say there is a lot less Go for the Throats nowadays, and the more played removal spell is Nowhere to Run. Which, like, kind of sort of protects against Nowhere to Run, but not really. Yeah, see, this is where being on the draw is, like... This card's good, but it's much, much worse on the draw. I ain't playing shit. Not doing it. Alright. I'm just gonna keep passing. Look, as long as they're not doing anything, this is how we want the game to be going, right? No. No, 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 no. Kicked Manifold Mouse? Yeah, I'm in. Trigger. Trample. Trample. Witch's Vanity. I guess the good news is they only have 1 black mana. Because I feel like they have other black spells in hand. That's huge. Huge. They have a Flood Pit Strand, or I could just kill it. Town ain't big enough. Fine. I'm gonna save the dive down for when they replay the Vanity. I could have protected the Manifold token there, but I think I'd much rather save it to protect the hero. Not sure. It's kind of close. Some people are still playing Dimir midrange. I would certainly say that Bounce is much more popular, but some people are still playing Dimir. Just like traditional Dimir. Really awkward that I can't play Schooner and hold up Misstep. It's gonna make a food. Huh. I'm just gonna send the Schooner. Could be a bit sketchy to not hold up Misstep if they have like Pixie or something to bounce this. But I think if they had Pixie, they would have played it last turn. Because they did have 2 mana they didn't use. Yeah. Couldn't counter that anyways. God, Nowhere to Run is so rude. What a rude-ass card. Oh, okay. Now we're cooking. Now we are cooking. Challenger. I think I'm actually going to crew with the Schooner here. Try and hit a spell off the Challenger. They can't know when to run the Schooner, because they don't have black mana up anyways. Is that good? It's not bad. Yeah, I think it's fine. I think we can keep that. Hero. And then next turn I can go Questing Druid, Questing Druid, Mockingbird, maybe just copy Questing Druid? We could do stuff that way. Dude, this deck is sick. I really do think we're onto something here. Not going to say we broke it, but we're definitely onto something. Fear of isolation. So they want to kill my challenger. It's kind of rude. They have 2 in hand. I got so many lines, I don't know what to do. I think what I want to do is Questing Druid, copy Questing Druid, and then just go here. Then pump the Heartfire hero with the Schooner. Keep that on top, because it's 2 counters on the Druids and a trigger on hero. No, we can't do that. I'm just going to hold the Burst Lightning for now. The Witch's Vanity. So they're going to kill one of my Druids. Sure. I'm okay with that. That's fine. That's fine. Do I have lethal? Burst Lightning, Fear, Crew, Schooner. That is 9, right? Yeah, I'll just do that. Kind of just have an embarrassment of riches. And I think, like, I'm kind of feel like I'm in a spot where no matter what I do, we're going to be fine. But at least try and kill them. Sure. So they go to 2. They kind of just have no way out, though. I guess their way out would be Town, Bounce Hero, Bounce Nightmare, but then they still just die to the Schooner. GG. Whew. This deck is really good. I didn't even think about that, but it probably is a face-off reference. Alright, well, Doubter's looking pretty good today. I think I'm keeping this. No, I'm not. Bro. Make up your mind, Arena. You want to give me all lands or you want to give me no lands? Yeah, we need universes beyond Nick Cage. I mean, if this hand draws a land, it's pretty good. Why is prediction open another minute? I just always have it defaulted to 2 minutes. Look, I said draw a land. I didn't specify which land. Blue red aggro? Yeah, it's like, so the concept of the deck was that the mice are very good with the blue cards. Because both Subterranean Schooner and Spyglass Siren both trigger Valiant for Heartfire Hero and Ember Heart Challenger. So that was kind of the genesis of the deck. And to be honest with you, it's been pretty good so far. I've liked it a lot. It's been playing out a lot better than I thought it would. Me land off this. Ooh. Do I want that? That's kind of close. It's really close. Trying to think of how bad next turn's going to be for me. I assume you keep it. Yeah, you got to keep that. And then just copy the Spyglass Siren. And then we could use the map to trigger the Challenger next turn. We also just have 3 flyers, too. So, even if they have blockers, it doesn't matter. Like, if they try to play Nemesis on defense. Oh. Alright. Haven't seen that card in a while. The Audacity. That is kind of a spicy one. If we had enough green sources, we could consider playing that card ourselves. But I feel like we don't quite have enough green for it. It's cutting it kind of close. Alright, can I kill them? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I mean, I have 17 damage. So the answer is yes. I think I start by doing this. And then if they go Torch, Sack, Audacity, target Challenger, I just cast the other Rage. See ya. Did you guys know that Monstrous Rage is a really good Magic card? Did you know that? What if I told you 1 mana, give your creature +3/+1 and trample, and permanent +1/+1 trample is really good? Oh, sure, I guess, yeah, main phase Rage would have been better. It's just a pump spell. What could it cost? The answer is everything. Alright, Nemesussy, Witch, Stalker, Russie. Gotta come up with something better for that. Dive Down's not too bad in this matchup either. I think we don't mess with the Druids. Turn Inside Out is kind of whatever. What else do we cut in the red matchup? Maybe the Dive Downs don't want to come in? Yeah. See, the thing about Bird is they have a lot of good things that we want to copy. Like, even if I draw Bird and I don't draw Mouse, I can just copy their mice. So, Bird is basically almost always going to be a mouse. And that is kind of cool. The boots can maybe go. I think I'm just not going to play the Dive Downs on the draw. Maybe on the play they're better, but on the draw I'm going to try to not play them. How do you rate Izzet Phoenix with Artist Talent and Pioneer? Good deck. I'll be honest with you, I haven't played Pioneer in quite some time, so I don't know how the metagame has shifted as such. I'm assuming it's mostly the same, but it's a good deck. Why Nemesis if they won't gain life? So, to be honest with you, if you see Screaming Nemesis in a sideboard, it is most of the time going to be for red decks and not for decks that gain life. And the reason for that is because when you're playing against another red deck, right, all of their removal spells are damage based. So if there's ever a situation where they kill your Screaming Nemesis, you're going to trigger it 100% of the time, because they don't play kill spells that don't deal damage. So if they have a creature in play, and they go to kill your Nemesis, you always get a 2-for-1 out of it. So it's almost like, I'm not going to say unkillable in a sense, but it's very close to that, like unkillable, unblockable. And you can just hold it back on defense. Speaking of holding back on defense, yeah, I mean, that's my plan. Kind of have to. I could just be dead to the Slick Shot. Wouldn't be surprised. Can't block. Is Misstep better than Dive Down against them? I like Misstep more on the play, but not on the draw. I'm at 2? Jesus. This is not good. This is definitely not good. I can deal them 11, right? Challenger, crew, hit for 6, then frenzy my own nemesis. Honestly, I'm really not that far away from killing them with double frenzy on. Well, I guess you can't double frenzy nemesis, right? Yeah. I think I have to pass. Yeah, Mockingbird Nemesis would work too. Maybe that was the right play. Maybe what I should have done is just gone to 1, Mockingbird copy Nemesis, and passed. Because then they're disincentivized to attack with Slick Shot. That might have been the play. Sure. God, they're still holding back the Swift Spear? We maybe have a chance. Okay. I still only have 11, right? Mockingbird, copy Nemesis, attack with both. They take 6, go to 8, and then I can deal them 5. So maybe the play is just Mockingbird, copy Nemesis, Challenger, pass. Or Challenger, crew the Challenger with this, attack for 3, pass with 2 Nemesis back. I think I like that. Because they're not going to trade. Okay. I can't cast the Burst Lightning though. I have to do this. And I'm pretty sure I just need both Nemesis in play. Challenger, copy Challenger, crew, attack all, kill Swift Spear. Challenger, copy Challenger. But that line leaves me dead to any haste creature though, right? No! Come on. Why do they always have rage? God damn it. Yeah, that line leaves me dead to any haste creature, so I don't think I could do that. Tricky one. Very, very tricky. I mean, these missteps look pretty good, but the thing is, I just don't know what to cut. Is it ever trim on Monstrous Rage, maybe? Rage kind of awkward in this matchup. Because you're playing defense a lot of the time. Like, I'm not really sure. I don't know how often you're going to be on the offense. I mean, more likely on the play, I guess, right? But I don't hate these missteps in the play. It's close. I'm going to submit, but maybe I could do, like, 1 misstep over a Siren. Splitting hairs a little bit. Alright, game 3. This is where it all comes down to. All of the marbles are on the line for this one. Really? This is the hand you want to give me? I'm keeping it. I mean, Nemesis is like a 10 for 1 against red, so. Especially if they're hand slow. Yeah, if their hand is like all torches and bursts. You know, we're going to have to draw some spells at some point, I will say. We are going to need to draw some amount of spells. Brother. I only have 21 lands in my deck. I just want to, for the record, there's only 21 in the deck. Just want to make sure you know that. Take 9. 9! Alright, give me a spell. That's a spell. I'll take it. That is a spell that I do not want. Gotta just kill this thing now. I mean, it's bad if they have rage, but kind of dead regardless if they have rage, I think. You got a 4/4 Nemesis now? Good luck killing that thing. You know, perhaps, maybe I should have mulliganed this hand. Willing to believe that. Well then. Well then. I mean, I kind of deserve it for keeping 5 land Nemesis and Schooner. So that one's on me. I'll take that. I'll hold the L.